Hey YouTube, welcome back to another one of my videos. If you're new here, howdy, welcome. And if you're returning back, well, welcome on back. You already know what the deal is. Oh my god.
I ruined my mum's marriage. I never planned on telling this story on TikTok, but here we are. So when I first started my website, I had this customer who was my number one customer, bought every single thing that I sent him. He was pretty much a follower since the beginning. We would talk every day. He made custom requests, very specific things, and he also had a very specific username on the website. 2 months in, this person had spent around 2,000 Australian dollars on the site, and I had someone view my TikTok page with the exact same username, and underneath that it said "from your contacts." I went absolutely mental trying to figure out who this person was from my contacts. I narrowed it down to 6 people, and one of them was my stepdad. I went with my gut feeling and I messaged the website account and I said, I know who this is, and within 2 minutes got a text from my stepdad saying, "Hey Tay, can we talk?"
Y'all. Okay, because when I immediately saw this, my first thought was, wait until the Poshi Gang hears about this. Like, oh my god. And it never fails. Again, we are gathered here on the topic of OF. And truly, with OF, I'm guessing, hoping that you don't know who is subscribed to you on your channel page, whatever they call it. If I personally had an OF, I could see, like, you know, associates or my friends subscribe to it. Maybe that's pushing the boundaries for me a little bit, but I can get that, like, to support. Well, maybe slightly. It's a slither, and the only reason why I'm considering this to be somewhat okay is because of what we're talking about right now. But stepdad, dad, my mama husband, bro, come on. Just like imagine the family dinners when everybody found out what the heck was going on. I know mama is mad. Yo, I have so many questions about this, and I know you guys do too. So buckle up, get you some water, a little juice, chips, make sure you hydrate. I don't want you passing out with all this crazy information I'm about to give you, so take care of yourself, lovely. But Shawty broke down the whole thing with juicy views. Oh my god, this is about to be good. The comments are saying, you didn't ruin it, you saved her life. I mean, honestly, she needed to know. The mother needed to know. And it's like an absolute blessing that it was revealed and the mother found out about it. I mean, how is it her fault that her stepdad bought her subscription to her own OF account? Everybody and their mother nowadays, grandmothers, even have an OF account. And he chose yours, his wife's daughter. Imagine every time he was around her, he was looking at Shorty in a whole different type of way, like a whole different light. Like, he know you too well, sis. Like, someone commented, the call was coming from within the house. Yo, you're in your room, he's in his room with your mama.
My stepdad was my top subscriber on my naughty website. Now I know what you're all thinking. Oh, stepdad fantasy, could have made content from it, blah blah blah.
Wait, what? Nobody was thinking that. He wasn't thinking that. Shawty over there wasn't thinking that. Nobody was thinking about that. And I mean, ain't nobody said anything around those guidelines. But go off, queen. And if you got that idea off of Pornhub, you need to turn that off. I pray to God that those are actors. You need Jesus, and just turn it off all the way.
This man had been in my life since I was 11 years old and spent $2,000 on custom content every single video that I sent out. When I caught him, he denied it to all of his friends, and obviously my mum got rid of him straight away. But yeah, if you want to talk about family trauma, my stepdad watched me have sex with my partner for 2 months.
What this man ask you for? I don't even know why I'm asking y'all, because y'all already know I got the answer.
Here is the custom content that my stepdad was requesting on my naughty site. Like I said in a previous video, we messaged every single day on the website and he would make requests almost every single day. One of them was to see the underwear that I was wearing every day. At the time I was working still, so I was out of the house 5 days a week, and he would ask for pictures in the bathroom or the change rooms of wherever I was. He also requested that when I was filming solo content at home that I would not do it in the bathroom or in the shower. He always wanted it to be on my bed or on the floor of my bedroom.
Okay, y'all. This isn't funny anymore. Like, he's known you since you were 11? This is absolutely disgusting. Jesus didn't die for this. I swear he didn't. And what kills me the most is Shawty is smiling from ear to ear. Like, she's too happy about this. Like, Shawty is too proud to be telling this story. Like, she's grinning. She's happy. She's loving it.
Which, mind you, he had access to this room every single day.
That's creepy, like unsettling on so many different ways. And honestly, I feel like she gaslighting us. She gaslighting us, Tosh Pasha Gang. I have no idea what's happening right now. I don't think I want to, but we're gonna keep going.
He also was helping out do the washing at home with said underwear. I actually have here a little notebook from the time, and it says the name of the username, change room / public stuff that he was wanting.
He did your laundry? Oh girl, you know he was doing a scratch and sniff. He was doing a scratch and sniff. Them DIY panty crisps I told y'all long ago, well, he done made a Lay's potato chip bag of them. I'm sorry. And that's the same reason he wanted to do it on the floor and the bed. So he can come in, dive in, whoa. But I just know he requested to know what panties she was wearing that day, to be like, at the end of the day, be like, oh honey, I'll do your laundry for you. You don't even have to worry about that. That's just like, ew, just gross. Like, ugh. I'm sorry, y'all. I just see a weirdo, like a crazy psycho weirdo, whatever you want to call him, but definitely a weirdo. This is all just so weird. Like, it's making my flesh crawl. But y'all, it gets worse. How, you may ask? Her father sent in a picture of his magical wand. His stork. The Baby Maker 3000.
I gave my stepdad a rating. If you have been following along my TikToks, my stepdad was subscribed to my spicy website, and we talked every single day. And one time when I was doing a promo for a $10 rating, he sent back a pic and I rated it for him. When all of this came to light and my mum wanted, I guess, a little bit more confirmation and closure that it was him, my mum asked me to send her a screenshot, which I did, and her response was, yep, that's him, small. This has to be one of the most mortifying things that has ever happened in my life.
Alright, I lied. I said magical wand, but I guess I meant his third pinky. Anyway, this is absolutely insane. And her whole demeanor, like how she's acting, is totally the opposite of what I would expect when somebody is telling a story like this. Like, shouldn't she be crying? Shouldn't you be mortified? Like, baby girl. Like, honestly, I high-key feel gaslit. Like, are you playing? Like, what is happening? Now to the meat and potatoes. Let's see the stepdad's reaction.
Here is what my stepdad said to me when I called him out for being subscribed to my naughty website. When I figured out that it was him and I messaged the account saying, I know who this is, his first response on the website was, who? ? Babe, you don't know. And I then responded and I said, you need to tell her before my sister and I do. Within a couple of minutes of me sending that message on the website, I got a text message to my phone from my stepdad saying, hey Tay, can we talk? I said, no, we cannot talk. You need to tell her right now, meaning my mum. He then proceeded to beg me to speak to him before I went to my mum. He had no idea I was actually already on the phone to my mum as these texts were coming through. My mum was happy with me speaking to him. I kept her on the line on another phone and she listened to the whole thing, and he pretty much said that he subscribed for my welfare, and I said $2,000 for my welfare. He then said it obviously turned into something that it shouldn't.
He said it's for her welfare? I mean, Cash App me, Venmo me, give me some chores around the house. All you gotta do is just slide me the money instead of being weird about that stuff. And it really kills me how, like, the stepdad just thought that he could talk his way out of this. Like, oh, babe, honey, give me a call real quick. Let me talk to you about it. Like, what can you say? Like, I've seen what I shouldn't have seen at this point, and there's no more talking. Like, what is there to talk about? My man, like, TikTok already snitched on you. The literal app shows you accounts if you have their number saved in your phone. Like, all you need is a telephone number and them saved in your phone for them to show you their TikTok account. You're busted, buddy. Just be a tad bit smarter, or better yet, just stop being nasty and weird and find Jesus. Here's the mom reaction, y'all.
Here is my mum's reaction when I told her that my stepdad was subscribed to my website. So I told her on the phone as he was messaging me asking to speak to me, and I just said, look, he's pretty much outed himself by saying, hey, Tay, can we talk? It's definitely him. I had to tell her the extent of the content that he had been buying. And my mum is normally a very loud, strong, opinionated woman, and she was very quiet and definitely in shock. She wanted me to call him and talk to him with her on the phone, so I called him from my partner's phone on a private number, and she heard what he was saying about how it was for my welfare. By the time he got home, about half an hour later, my mum basically said, pack your bags, get out, this is done. He had absolutely zero chance of redeeming himself. My mum also had a few choice words to say, which I can't say on TikTok, about him being a...
First, of course she was shocked. Second, he knew her since she was 11. Like, that's so weird to me. Like, I don't know how the mom was calm. Like, I understand she was shocked, but, like, I would have hung up in my daughter's face. I would have had to think about some stuff first before I went to jail. And then I would have called I would be a widow at that point. I don't know, like, this is some Sweet Home Alabama stuff. Shorty laughing, smiling, giggling, gathering funds over this. Mama ain't got nothing to say except for, yep, that's little him. And I mean, at least she got rid of him, like, as soon as possible. But everybody not, I guess violence ain't always the answer, Taj. I get that. But this serious, like, that's my daughter. And she was 11 when you met her. So obviously you want me to fight you. I'm just, So it's okay when other women's husbands support your online prosty. But when it's personal and it's your mom's husband, that's a problem. What do you mean? Yes, it is a problem. That's her stepdad. Whatever Carol's husband does outside of his marriage, that's on him. Like, if he want to pay for an OF, then he pay for an OF. Because I don't know that man from Adam's rib. I don't know that man from a hole in the ground. I've never seen this man. This man holds no weight in my life but in my pockets. But no, seriously, like, how are you bringing people that has nothing, that is not in my immediate family, into this situation? Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like, dad, stranger. Stepfather, stranger. You see, doesn't that sound bad? Like one of them you want to cling to, and then the other is just like he like. I just think that it's good that something clicked in her head to be like, hey, I wonder who this person is. I wonder what initiated her to just like look and see who this person was. Maybe because they were so engaged and they talked every day. But I guess you gotta be on your ish these days, because people is weird. Biological fathers, biological mamas, stepdaddies, stepmamas, cousins, Alabamian. I'm just playing. I love all y'all. Anyways, guys, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with some people that you know got OF. Maybe they need this pat on the back to see who is following and supporting them. I mean, I know if you're very good at twinkling the little star, then you won't know who, who all is. But it's cool to see the people that you're talking to every once in a while, even if it is a family member or a serial killer. I guess you need to see that, and I need you alive so you can support me, baby. Anyways, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. I love you. I love you. I love you. Never forget who loves you the most. It is me. I probably said that all backwards, but I haven't been back in 3 weeks. Why do y'all love me? Don't stop. I need you. Until next time. Until next time, guys. Bye.